Yo, so I just left work an hour early. Not because I really wanted to. I was gonna stay the other hour, but like I was having a good night for the most part. And then I just get this in my ear, and it like goes all the way through my head. Just this really intense directed energy attack, whatever you call it. This one of my coworkers shooting a frequency weapon at my ear. I don't know who. I don't know which one it was. It was right when this one girl walked by me, but I don't know if it was her or if it's someone else in the room or what. But it just kind of killed my mood, and I was like, I'm out. And that's happening pretty much every night at work. I just have to deal with it when I go into work. Either just deal with it or quit, you know? So I just gotta deal with it. And I just gotta deal with being stalked constantly the entire night. Every night at work. Um, Earlier tonight, they were playing the Ghostbusters theme song. I don't know if that, cause I run Creepbusters, and the logo is like a play on the Ghostbusters logo and everything. So I don't know if that had something to do with me or not. But they were playing the Ghostbusters theme song on the speaker. Um, I don't know. That could just be my interpretation of it, and it's not actually what it was. But I think they are always playing songs at me across the room, so I think that they might have been doing that. And then I saw this one gang stalker with a shirt that says "We the People" on the back of it, and I think I've seen that before. But they always have, like American flags and like the blue line flag and stuff like that. I don't know. They just always have weird shirts on. But I was in the break room on my break, and there's a dog in there. They have these dogs that run around there, and they're always syncing up on me every time I see them. And this dog was in there, and he kept trying to eat the food off the shelf that's in there. Like you can buy food in there, and he kept trying to eat this food off of there, and I'm like, dog, get out of here. And he wouldn't listen to me, and he was like growling at me and threatening to bite me, and he wouldn't listen. He wouldn't stop trying to eat the food, and he's just in there to waste my time. Fucking gang stalker dog. And then someone took him out, and then right after they take him out, this other gang stalker walks in, and then is like slamming the doors. And then it's just like constant gang stalkers walking in and out with each other, like every time I take a break. It'll be like a minute of silence, and then another gang stalker will walk in. And then at the end of my break, someone came in and said that they were looking for me. Like right at the end of my break, like right when my break is ending. They send someone in, and they're like, they're looking for you out there. I was like, they know where I'm at. They always know where I'm at. How are they looking for me? And then when I got back from my break, they had a pile of work for me. And like it was busy. Like there was a lot of stuff to do. And she's like setting stuff down in the pile, and she's like, "We're killing you over here." They're always saying stuff like that, like we're killing it. She's like, "We're killing you over here." It was like the first thing she said to me when I get back from my break. And there's just people laughing synchronized, and people walking all around me synchronized, and people coming up right behind me. There's like multiple people today that just come up right behind me, and they just like stand there right behind me. You know, like I'm like facing a table, and they like come up right behind me and stand there. And just a lot of weird shit, and shooting directed energy weapons at my head while I'm trying to work. It's just crazy that they're just able to just get away with shooting directed energy weapons at my head, and especially while I'm at work. Like, damn, you can't just let me work? And then, as always, there's people pointing at me throughout the entire night. Like, I look up and I just see people across the room pointing. And they're pointing directly at me. But they're not pointing at me, though. They're pointing at something else. Or pretending to, but they're pointing directly at me and like looking directly at me. Or like looking right behind me. And just pointing directly at me. And there's just multiple people with red and multiple people with camo. And then there's a guy yesterday with a blue line flag shirt. I forgot what he was wearing today, but there's always people with camo, like camo hats, or camo shirts, or camo pants, or a red shirt with camo pants. There's just always multiple people walking around me, like every time I move. And just getting in my way, walking up to the scanner right before I do, so that they're using the scanner and in my way. And like, they have like a big stack of stuff, and like they just like butt in front of me basically, and just walk right up to it, right as I'm walking up to it. or just I'm walking through a narrow path, and they're just getting in my way. Either one person or multiple people coming up, converging right there, getting in my way. Or I'm just turning around the corner of a wall and there's someone right there or I'm walking through a door and there's someone right there. And then they're like, oops, sorry. Or they're like, oh, you scared me. It's always one or the other. They're either like, oops, sorry, or they're like, just a bunch of stupid shit. And then earlier today, when I wasn't recording, I was walking by the 411 corner and a plane flew right over my head, really low, over my head. So that happened today. I didn't record it, but that happened today. And I've heard like at least 3 sirens today. It's been kind of a crazy day. The videos that I recorded were pretty crazy too. Yeah. But they're just always making noises and walking around me synchronized for the most part at work. Like it'll just be a group of people, and then they're meeting another person right next to me. They're walking opposite directions. And half of them got a red shirt on. And or just a red shirt and a blue person, or red shirt and a blue shirt person syncing up with each other, or the different sound effects that they have going off, either a forklift or some type of machine or some other type of machine noise. There's just like 5 different ones that go off really loudly, synchronized with what I'm doing. And this is wild. Just every day, all these things are happening. And it's a lot of people around me doing it. And they just act like they're not doing it. Psycho. And then, I'll go in the break room and they'll like come in and start a conversation with me just because I'm just trying to sit there and relax and just be by myself. It's not that I'm not a friendly person, but like they just come in just to sit, just to talk a bunch of nonsense, just cause I'm in there watching a video or just in quiet, either one. They just gotta come in, break my concentration. I have headphones, but I don't have a connector for because I got a newer phone. Probably have to buy one somewhere or whatever, but I don't like AirPods either. Oh yeah, I wish I had headphones. That would make it better. But um, yeah, I think I have some headphones actually, but it's just I just need the connector for my phone. Um, but yeah, that dog was just in there just to mess with me. Cause like he wouldn't budge, like he wouldn't move. I'm like, get out of here, dog. He just was standing there by the food, and then I would try to move him, and he would growl and like try to bite me. He's this big ass dog. So then I go sit back down, and then he try to grab the food again, and I'm like, bitch, get out of here. I was like, somebody come get this gang stalker dog and take him out of here. He's a gang stalker. And there's like nobody out there. And then finally someone came in and took him out. And then right after they do, another gang stalker runs through the room and slams the door. And then another gang stalker runs through the room. It's crazy. And then I forget. I know I'm gonna remember when I turn the camera off. They're doing some other, like, they're always doing direct to conversation stuff. And they're always just constantly running and like constantly getting in my way, constantly walking around me with other people walking around me. Just constantly, like the entire time that I'm there, like the entire time. Because there's so many people there that it's just nonstop. Like it's just constant. There's like no breaks. Basically, it's just constant gang stalkers. It's really crazy. You found a job? What kind of job? Yeah, I don't know what's up with the dogs, but they're gang stalkers though. And they're always like syncing up with gang stalkers walking in to like in the break room. Like they'll walk in. Like they'll walk in, turn the corner in front of me across the room, and then the dog is walking in through the door at the same time. Bless you. Yeah, there's always people in there with like American flag shirts, like the black American flag or whatever, like that sideways American flag logo that I always see gangstalkers wearing on their shirts and on their cars, bumper stickers. They're always wearing that shirt, or a blue line, or a skull, or just different things. There's another one that I want to say, but I still don't really know for sure if that's a thing that they do or if it's just a thing that people wear. But it's probably another thing that they do, but I need to like confirm it for myself before I say it. Because otherwise, they're just going to start doing it just because I said it. So I think there's another one though. Pretty sure. They're just always bringing in new gang stalkers. I think they just hired a bunch of new people lately, and they hired more people like the last couple days, and they're all gang stalkers. It's crazy. Still feeling the same? Like, what do you mean? And then there's this guy that I know who started working there like a week after I started working there. Probably because I started working there. And then there's someone that works there that I used to work with. Probably because I'm working there. And like always wearing red and like leopard print or like red and uh, black and white uh, plaid, you know? They'll always be in those black and white plaid shirts. Usually with some red on with it. It's weird. I just always see people with a black and white plaid shirt and a red jacket or red pants. And it's like, dude, Who told you to put that on, and why, and what? What? There's just people deliberately putting things on and then going to work with it just because I work there. Like, what? This is a bunch of people playing dress up for me. It was just kind of weird. Y'all feeling all right? If I had a passport, would I move? I don't know. I've never been outside of the country. I'm sure there's probably better places to live, but I don't know where. Where do we go, though? Yo, so Jeffrey Epstein and Anthony Bourdain look exactly like each other, right? They look, if you look at their faces, they pretty much look exactly like each other. Like, he's got a little prosthetics on or something. But their faces pretty much look exactly the same. And also, according to the news, they both hung themselves. Just saying. Some areas in USA will still be safe. Nice. I don't know. I don't know where I'd even move to. If I did move, I don't know where I'd even go. I'm sure there's gotta be better places, at least like food wise. We just got a bunch of artificial GMO food over here. Food that's banned in other countries. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. So I'm gonna get off here. Later.